Hey guys, this is Keshav from Dr. Behind the Scene. In this video, I'm going to talk about one hack, how you can remember valvular disease and their murmurs. So basically, you have to remember this diagram. You don't have to remember this is just a basic diagram of heart. Here you have to know this is tricuspid valve, this is pulmonic, this is aortic, and this is mitral valve. This sequence is important. If you know the diagram, if you know this image, you don't have to learn the sequence also. Now the next thing is, murmur is basically divided into systolic and diastolic. Systolic starts with S, right? So systolic starts with S, so you have to write S in the middle and R on the opposite side. What I meant by that is you have to write S in the middle and R on the opposite side. Here S represent stenosis and R represent regurgitation. So in a question, if you see a systolic murmur, any systolic murmur, it can be mid systolic, it can be early systolic, so you only have to think about these four, that is tricuspid regurgitation, pulmonic stenosis, aortic stenosis, and mitral regurgitation. So initially we had 8 valvular disease, like we have 4 valves and stenosis and regurgitation of every valve, so we have 8 valvular disease. By just seeing it systolic or diastolic, you are already down to 4, right? And same goes with diastolic. Diastolic, you have to do the opposite thing. You have to write R in the middle and S on the opposite side. So here you are left with tricuspid stenosis, pulmonary regurgitation, aortic regurgitation, and mitral stenosis. Is just the opposite of systolic, right? So from 8, by seeing it systolic or diastolic, you're down to 4. Now next thing is you have to see the symptoms. If a person comes with hepatomegaly, pedal edema, increased AVP, enlarged veins, these are all right heart symptoms. If a patient comes with dyspnea on exertion or dyspnea or syncope, these are left heart symptoms. By seeing this, if a person comes with right heart symptoms and it has systolic murmur, so you systolic, you have to see these 4, and if it's right heart, you have to see only right heart valves, that is tricuspid and pulmonic. You don't have to think about aortic and mitral. So from 4 you are down to 2, right? From the 8 initially you are down to 2 valvular disease, and to differentiate between 2 is a lot easier than to think or confuse between these 8, right? So let me give you an example. So if a patient comes with enlarged neck veins, hepatomegaly, and a holocystic murmur, so a patient comes with these are the basically right heart symptoms, right? And right heart symptoms, and the patient comes with holosystolic murmur, so it's systolic murmur, so you have to write S in middle and R on the opposite side. So this was the diagram. This was tricuspid, pulmonic, aortic, and mitral. So just write S in the middle and R on the opposite side, so you are left with only these 4. And since they are the right heart symptoms, you have to only think about right heart valves, don't think about left one. So you are left with tricuspid regurgitation and pulmonic stenosis. Just by looking either as systolic, you are down to 4 murmurs. Just by looking at the symptoms, you are down from 4 to 2 murmurs. Thank you. I hope it will help. Thanks a lot.